Hey guys, well, a few of you guys have asked me where I've gotten this wool pullover, and basically the only answer I've given is I got it from a lady at a rendezvous. This lady, Gail Anderson, doesn't have a website. She doesn't do Facebook. They literally just got high-speed internet. They were on dial-up forever. They couldn't do anything hardly on the internet. She doesn't text. All she does is she makes these items and then she goes to different craft places or rendezvous mostly. That's what I meant to say, was rendezvous. She goes there and she sells them. I contacted her, kind of talked to her over the last couple of days and said, hey, I've had some people ask me about your stuff. Is it okay if I give out your information? You know, are you still doing it? Just stuff like that. Because it's been a couple of years, I think I've had this shirt easy. And she contacted me. She said, yes, absolutely. Please give out my information. It's our business. We'd love to, make stuff. And then she started running down the stuff that she makes. And I didn't realize it. I knew she made two different styles of these shirts. And you'll have to talk to her about the different styles. One of them's called like a trapper type shirt. Basically, one of them can be more bulky, I think, like this one, and the other one is a more fitted shirt. Also, she says that for people that don't like the pullovers, and I will tell you, this is hard to get on and off, but I mean, for me, it's totally worth it, because when I put it on, I'm not taking it off for a while. This thing is super, super warm. But anyway, she makes like a capote, I think they call it, where it's kind of like the watch coat, where you just put it around you and then you can put a sash around you. She makes wool hats. She makes them in two different, this is I believe what she said, two different colors, so it's like a reversible hat. They're 20 bucks a piece. As soon as she told me that, I was like, send me two of them. I don't even know what they look like. I just want two wool hats for 20 bucks a piece, plus shipping, of course, and stuff. She has it in this gray. It's going to match my shirt, which I don't really care if it matches, but it's the same wool. So anyway, a lot of times people will do a review or whatever, and sometimes you think, well, geez, I wonder, did you get a discount on that, or did you get that for free or whatever, which is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that if you review the product honestly. But I'm not getting anything out of this, nor do I want anything out of this. The lady is just a super, super nice lady and makes quality products. This, I'll show you the tag here in a minute, but basically she takes wool blankets and then makes shirts out of them. She makes mittens and fingerless mittens, and she says I believe she takes old sweaters, shrinks the living heck out of them, washes them, shrinks them, and that's what she makes the mittens and stuff. She's not doing gloves, I guess, but fingerless mittens, which I'd have to see that to see, but anyway, fingerless mittens, and I believe she said they're fleece lined. Anyway, talk to her about all these products. She does really good work, and I mean, I absolutely flippin' love this thing. I'm gonna get a close-up, like I said, of the tag, because it says right on it, it's a Faribault blanket, so it's from the Faribault woolen mills. And then I got her email. I'm going to read off some of her contact information. But let me stand up, kind of do a turnaround. You can see this shirt and let you guys take a look at it. Okay, nice collar. She can make them without the collar, but just like, she's in northern Wisconsin, which is just as bad as Minnesota. Sorry about them stupid dogs. But anyway, it gets super cold, you want that collar. It would be cool to have a pocket here, but you got to understand too, guys, these are like primitive type stuff that she's making. She's making them for rendezvous. So, that's the styles that she's making. But anyway, okay. I've worn this thing under my boreal shirt. I've worn this thing when I was below zero. I love it. So, there's the tag. Now that's obviously from a blanket that she got. And then there was a tag that she put on here. I thought maybe it's on the collar or something. But anyway, see how thick that is? Okay, collar, or the sleeve. This one's getting a little frayed. I tell you, I wear it almost every day in the wintertime. Look at how thick this is. Right up there. Okay, nice and thick. Look at the collar. Look how thick that is. I just can't say enough about this shirt. Alright, let me get her email out and I'll give her your contact information. Okay guys, so, and I'll link this in my video. I'll try to put it up there or something. So it's, the name of her company is Primitive Spirit, and I'm just gonna read you real quick. She says, I make the wool shirts. Well, first of all, she says, I do not text, do not have a website, or do Facebook. I make the wool shirts. They're long hunter style. I make a Voyager shirt that is a bit bigger and boxier. I make a trapper shirt that is basically the same as above, only it is a bit more fitted. Both are pullovers and have a collar. I can also make them without a collar, but having the collar to turn up in cold weather is really nice. I also make wool hats that are reversible. I'm sending 2 your way. I sell the hats for $20. I also make wool mittens out of old sweaters that I've washed and dried many times to shrink them and felt them up. The mittens are lined with polar fleece and sell for $20. That's about it. And like I said, I'm going to link her information in the video and put it in the description as well. Just super nice folks. Her name is Gail Anderson. There's also a gentleman involved somehow. I'm not really sure. I've never really talked to him too much. Roger Pilsner. But anyway, if you guys are looking for quality wool type shirts, you know, we all know the big names, the Lester River Bushcraft, the Boreal shirt, you know, we all know that stuff. I'm not going to tell you, I think I remember what I paid for this, but I don't want to say in case they've gone up or something, because it has been a few years ago. But I'm sure you're going to be happy with what she charges. I mean, you can tell already with the hats, a flipping $20 hat for a wool hat. I mean, you can barely buy these things probably for that, you know. Anyway, I just, she's just a super nice lady and good quality products. Give her a call and she'll send you, you know, pictures of stuff she can make, different designs. I mean, just all sorts of good stuff. So, hey guys, well, I was getting ready to post this video, this review on my wool shirt and everything, and in processing it and also filming some other stuff, my hats came. So I wanted to add this into the video and show you these guys, these hats. Now, these are wool. I'm sure they're wool on both sides, but you've got this color here, and then she put a blue on this side, okay, and they're super, well, you can imagine 2 layers of wool. They're very, very thick hats. So I told you I got 2 of them. Here's the other one, same blue on one side, and this one's a little lighter blue. Okay. Now these hats are a little different style. They're not like your normal watch cap or something like that. They are a little different. The more I've been wearing mine, the more I really like it. Now I want to show you something, and don't laugh, but this is how big and cavernous this hat is. Okay? And look at this. Okay? I could fold it up like this. The way I've been wearing it is I just barely curl the edge, just so it's, and I mean it well covers my ears and stuff. Now I've been wearing it out in public, and so far nobody's given me too hard a time with it. But in all seriousness, I really don't care what I look like out in the woods, so long as I'm warm. And you know, at first, like I said, they are a little bit different. At first, I didn't know if I was going to be crazy about the style, but the more I've been wearing it, the more and more I like it, and it is extremely warm. It's a very warm hat, and it's way... I've been having troubles with my watch caps. I don't know if you saw during my 1,000 sub video, I was constantly taking my hat off and constantly scratching my head. These are like, it's just like fleece against your head. I mean, it's wool, but it's processed wool. It's wool that's been processed correctly, and it doesn't itch. So, I mean, I have no problems with the itchy head like you normally do with a watch cap. And I mean, it's just nice and thick. You can tell it's quality made. I like it. I like it a lot. So I wanted to include this in the video because, like I said, sight unseen, I knew her craftsmanship and I knew her work, Gail's work. So I said, just send them out. And I've been wearing them, and I really like them. So they get the full-fledged recommendation for me. I like them. 40 bucks well spent, 20 bucks for a piece, and it was well worth it for me. So I just thought I'd include this. One other thing I thought I'd mention real quick is something about wool that is under-mentioned, and that is the fact that it's insulating, but most people think it's insulating for winter only. Wool is a good insulator for the summer as well. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure in some Arab countries and stuff, and like way back in the day, they would use wool blankets and stuff to protect them even from the heat. And Gail told me that she had a customer that was a little thin on top and stuff, really baking in the summertime. This was in May or something, she said, and the guy was just baking in the summertime, or in the heat. So she said, try this hat out. And what they did is they soaked it in water and then wrung it out, and then he wore it, and it acted like air conditioning. And that night, being May in Minnesota, it got cold. Well, by then the hat had dried out, and then it was insulating, keeping his head warm. So, just a little bonus there for you. But anyway, I like this hat a lot. As a matter of fact, I just toured an alpaca farm today, and I saw their hats. Their hats were a lot thinner and a bit more money. So this is definitely well worth the price, in my opinion. Alright guys, I just wanted to throw that in there because, like I said, I got these hats, and I thought, well, I should show you guys these hats before I post that video. Anyway, I'm digging it a lot. I like it. Alright, take care.